Hey, I want to talk to all the creatives out there because as I was making these two pieces, it was right before Valentine's Day, and I usually don't do like little hearts and cutesy Valentine's stuff, but I have learned for me as a creative that sometimes when I'm working on really intense projects or multiple projects and I'm really just like head down, work, grind, sometimes I need to take a break. I need to disconnect from all of that and do something. I mean, because creativity always is really good for me at the same time, but sometimes it just gets to be a lot. And so that's kind of why I created these pieces. It was so that I could just disconnect from anything. They weren't a custom order. They weren't something that I had to do. Yet it was almost Valentine's Day and I had these cute little hearts. And so I wanted to do something that wasn't really important in terms of deadlines or anything like that, but it just kind of resets my brain. And I'm wondering if other creatives are the same way. Just having to kind of get out of your own way, disconnect, take a minute to just get outside of yourself and redefine that space. And these were fun. So then I'll also talk a little bit of technicalities. You'll often see me working under a piece like that with the flame because the heat draws the solder. You kind of have to do that little dance back and forth between over and under and what all of that is. And then, of course, here I am with my trusty little new concept saw. It's funny, I had a cheap little jeweler's saw that I used for 6 years. It was just the very first one I bought, and I used it. I did not realize how big of a difference a different kind of saw could make, and I really like that one because it has a really deep area that you can saw across. And then here, I rolled the back plate with a cute little pattern that had hummingbirds and flowers and stuff like that on it. This particular one here, this is an Ethiopian Opal that's set above the heart. And then I used a Pink Conch Shell, the Pink Conch Shells from the islands in like the Pacific. And they are so beautiful because they are so shimmery all by themselves, but then set with this perfect little Ethiopian opal that had a lot of pink in it was really fun. I remember when I set my very first Ethiopian opal, I had bought a bunch down in Tucson, and they were so expensive, and I remember cracking one. And so I'm always really careful when I set them, but now it doesn't scare me as much. This little tool that I'm using also as well, plug for your local Army surplus store. If you don't have one and you're a silversmith, reach out to me. I would be happy to go get you some of these. They're so fun. So these are dental tools, and I don't know why Army surplus always has them, but they do. And I always pick up a set when I go, just in case I ruin one or whatever, but they work really well for getting into tricky little spots, setting and unsetting stones. And this is an agate burnisher. I actually got this at a garage sale, and I have loved this, especially for softer stones. I can get in and really burnish that very top part of the bezel so that it just pops around the stone. And all the little details matter when you're creating something that you want to be an heirloom piece for somebody. And I love doing these. These turned out so cute. This one sold. I do have one more. If anybody is interested, shoot me a message and have a fantastic day. I appreciate you guys being here with me on this journey.